his love and try to make it new. You can't fight it when it feels so true. You drive me crazy like no one else. The final moment before I lose myself. And it's no use working 9 to 5 if you want more than to stay alive. So come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. Stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, so come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. Stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, the morning light. Oh, I just wanna be your Superman. Come fly with me, just take my hand. And now that we are cruising in mid-flight, you better watch out for the kryptonite. So come on over, we can make it through, make it through.
What is going on? We're here for free live tarot readings. Let's see, Bartman, what's up? We got your read. Bartman, what was your question again? We'll do it. I started it, but then I got a donation. HX Shimsy, you are indeed first. Welcome. What's going on? Karen and Mary, what is up? Wolf, hey buddy, how are you? Adriana, CM, and Lisa, sunshiny day. Ocean, Susan, and Heidi, and Austin. What is going on? Miss Girl, hello. How are you doing? We got a lot of stuff going on today. It is action packed already. All right. Let's see. Bartman. Something about the brother. What's going on, my older brother this month? Please don't give me a read this time. Bartman, what's going on with the older brother? Let's figure this out by going to the tower. And nothing says older brother drama quite like the thought. Quite like the thought. That is where it's at. Austin, welcome. What is going on? Mona, how are you doing? And Robin as well. How are you? How is it going? Susan, hello. Boo Boo, indeed. How do I share a link? Yeah, just post it. Just post the link. Man, the stream is looking good. I gotta say, so I got a different capture card, and the stream is looking very good. Look at the stream. Look at the video quality. That's bananas. I just have it like a small icon, and it looks really good. All right, what's going on with the older brother? I mean, we got Virtue. We got the Wheel of Fortune, the 3, and sort of looking out. So it seems that they are sort of in an in-between state. Karen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So they get in an in-between state where it's almost like they're not really sure what to do next. And they definitely have some decisions to make. So some of those decisions may be a bit challenging. Some may be, a bit unusual, but they definitely have some decisions to make as far as where to go next, what to do next, and how to sort of proceed in a variety of different ways. The Wheel of Fortune indicates that they're trying to get back to normal. They want to get back to where they like it. They want to get back to where they are comfortable, where they have a predictable element. Things just aren't going to be randomized and unpredictable and things like that. So it seems like that's sort of where they're at in this state. Now, they do need some support at this stage as well. So giving them some support, helping them out, and doing all that is going to be beneficial here. So I think that is going to work out pretty well for you. So yeah, they need some support. They need to know that people are on their side, and definitely need to do that before you go into the next phase of, sort of whatever they're doing at this point. So, but the overall situation says that they're going to be able to do this successfully, but it's just going to be a transition. It's going to be a little bit different. It is going to be something, maybe unusual or maybe not as comfortable a state as they're sort of accustomed to. So trying to get back to normal, trying to get it done. They do need some support, but they are going to a different stage in their life. And that's sort of, where we're at. Sometimes that sort of looks confusing. That looks like it could be drama filled, but it's all right. It's all right. All right. Will I get a job at the Ascend Primary School in Dallas? All right, Karen, let's go to the work screen there. Job in Dallas. Is that going to be something acceptable or not? Boo Boo, what's going on? Darcy, how are you doing? Everybody's here. It is packed. The place is packed today. All right, let's go for the, let's go for the Waterfall Tarot. Everyone's favorite. Well, it's not actually here. So the company was supposed to ship this today. But they did not. So maybe they'll do it later tonight, but I'm going to write them and see what is happening with all of that, because I need my cards and you need the cards as well. A lot of people bought them, and you need to get those cards in your hand and get some good stuff going on with that. So why am I showing the queue? Well, the queue is not even appearing. Well, that is unusual. Okay, so let's go with that. So where are we at with getting a job? We could go to the job screen. That's not a half bad idea. Go to the job screen and see how that's going to go. So the Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat, as far as getting that job, the Star, the Emperor, and the Chariot. Now, that's interesting that we ended up with just all majors. So that's kind of cool, right? Well, not all majors but one. 3 out of 4, not bad. 75% majors. Here we go. So Philippe and Miss Tweets, how are you doing tonight? So, yeah, the Five of Swords says it's going to be sort of difficult to get in there. I do think that you're sort of destined to this type of job. You're sort of looking at that as a long-term solution for your jobs. And I do believe that you have job opportunities. Maybe not this particular one, but you do have job opportunities. The Emperor says your abilities are attractive enough to employers to where they want to, sort of be with you, hang out with you, and have you as an associate. And that's going to be pretty strong there. So the Emperor says that you have the abilities where people want to have you on the team. They think that your abilities are better than most people's. They're going to be able to see that in you, and you're going to shine like this nice light across the realm and really get people excited about, getting you in there. The Chariot says you're definitely going to move to Dallas. The Star says you are guided towards this job. So I do think that you're going to get the job. Normally, what would we do with the Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat? That is literally defeat. That is not getting something. That is having some problems with that. But I sort of see this as some negative aspect to the job that you find out either later or right now or something where you're like, ooh, maybe that's a red flag. Maybe I don't want to deal with that or not. I'm not really sure. But the fact that all of these others are majors and the fact that they're all positive and definitely point to you moving, the Chariot is packing up and moving and getting your stuff done. The Emperor says that you have those abilities to get that done as well. And the Star says you're guided in that direction. Says, yes, you do get the job. And I think it's going to be pretty good for you. But again, there are unpleasant surprises and possibly a red flag or two within the job itself. So you get it, but you're going to have to sort of deal with the consequences of getting it, So sometimes we're like, I'd love to have that. And then we get it and we're like, ooh, maybe I don't want to have that. So definitely watch out for the red flags. Judy, welcome. What is going on? Star Wars birthday card. That is right. That is right. That's what you need. A papyrus. All right. So what questions do we have? Do you have any extra? They sold out. Darcy, I have 100 extra. So Darcy, you can pre-order that. A link in the description to pre-order the deck if you would like it. And that is where it's at. All right, it's just a really hard interview. Yeah, that could be it. I mean, it definitely could be one of the factors that sort of the red flags, the little negativity that snuck in there. And there we go. All right, Blah wants to know, interview with the E Company. Blah, you're knocking those interviews out, Blah. Let's see how the next one is going to go. How will my interview tomorrow with the E Company? The E. Hopefully not Enron. Hopefully not Enron, you know? That's hopefully not going to be the E Company. All right. Now, I can't select the text. Thank you, computer, for please let me select the text. That would be great. That would put me in the best mood in the entire world if I could just select the text. All right. Well, how'd my interview go tomorrow with the E Company? Let's check that out and figure out how exactly are we going to do that. Let's see, interview. Oh, what would be a great interview deck would be the Encore Tarot for sure. Let's see if we get that done, which is actually today. Okay, well, today. All right. Let's see how will the interview go today for the E Company. Let's check that out. Hopefully it goes well, Blah. Get you a job. Get you all excited with that job stuff. Yeah, the Control V doesn't work if I can't select the text for Control C. Mona, what is going on? People use Control V instead of Shift Insert. I can't believe it. I refuse to believe people actually use Control V anymore when you have other options. Okay. The Lovers, ooh, that's looking pretty good. 7 of Cups, not so much. 8 of Cups, or 8 of Swords, not so much. 7 of Wands, not so much. Okay, well, how will the interview go? Well, they like you. We see that with the Lovers. You go in, you make that nice first impression. People sort of like you, you know? They like hanging out with you. They like that you came in. I think that you answered questions quite well. Things sort of work out with this. Definitely going to get some hard questions during the interview. Not going to be skating through it with no issues whatsoever and, you know, no big deal, no problems. Yeah, you could be challenged in many ways as this goes. So the 7 of Wands in reverse says, I think you're going to get a couple of tough questions as we go into the interview. It's going to make you kind of nervous. So the important factor here is don't be nervous. Don't let it knock you off guard there. And that is going to be one of the key factors there. So the Lovers says that they like you. They like you. You know, that's half the interview though. If they like you, even if you don't answer some of the questions correctly, even if you have some problems, even if you, I don't know, vomit in the interview room because you were too nervous, who knows? No matter what happens, I think that they end up liking you. And that's half the battle, because if people are going to be a good team member, that's a lot more important than if somebody is amazing technology-wise, but they're a terrible team member. So, you know, you got to have the team players going. 8 of Swords says that, I mean, you do indeed have a few restrictions coming in here. So it's like that they want you for a specific task, or they want you to go at a specific time, they want you to sit at a specific place. They definitely have the plan laid out for you, whether you like it or not. But the 7 of Cups also says you have limited options. In other words, there's not much mobility, upward mobility. You have some other problems as well, but that's okay. That's okay. Again, I think that you're going to be all right. They like you. And that's all you really need in life is somebody to love. All you really need in life is somebody to love. If you have that, that is going to be literally the key to success. I'm just saying, Jocelyn, what is going on? All right, let's get Darcy's question out. What should I be working on? How is that going to go? Jocelyn, how are you doing tonight? Why did my supervisor call my client? Well, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird that the supervisor's getting all up in your business. That's kind of unusual there. All right, we'll check out the Light Seer's Tarot for that. And let's see, what should we be working on? Darcy, Hopefully, hopefully you can get something. Homemade chicken soup today. That is nice. That is very nice. Oh, look at the heart. Ocean, we got all sorts of cool new things on the channel, Ocean. We got the heart and we got fire. So, the world is literally on fire. The world is literally on fire tonight. So we got all sorts of cool stuff. I got a couple more that I'm going to pick up. One is this professional person dragging a window across, walking across the screen and dragging a window. That's going to be the job screen substitute, I think. And I got one where it's raining cash. So, maybe interesting here later. Never know. What should you be working on? The Queen of Swords says, calm down. Chill out and calm down. It's not that necessary to take everything super seriously. The Queen of Swords reverse says, don't be Cruella de Vil at some point. Calm down with things. Don't take things seriously. Get a humorous view at a variety of different things in there. And I think that's going to be cool. So as far as working on, sort of be more chill. Take it relaxed. Take it easy. Don't be too upset. Don't be too worked up by little things. Don't hang on to worry too much, So sort of work on that. And that sort of points with the Nine of Swords as well. Again, points to that don't worry about it. So there's definitely, Gemini Goddess, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. There's definitely two sides to this. One side is that I just worry about things that I can't control, which, you don't do that because literally if you can't control it, it's time to focus on things that you can control or places you can be, things that you can do and all of that other stuff. So, you can't be Cruella. I mean, it's not possible. The Queen of Swords is reversed. But yeah, so don't worry about things that you can't control. Five of Pentacles as well says focus on results. So focus on results. If you can get laser focused on where you need to be, focus on the results of that rather than getting lost in the process of practicing or moving forward or doing other things, right? So you have a focus on results, you stay on the straight path, you can get there at the end. That's going to be super positive for you, and that's going to be where you want to be at the end of the day. You don't want to be back here where you're still worried, you're still concerned, you're still lost in the weeds type thing, so don't get into that position. Two of Cups says, other people are your friend, making those connections, getting in with people. And I think a couple of people you sort of lost connections with. Off Duty Beauty, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. So yeah, the Two of Cups says focus on other people. Make sure you have people on your side. Make sure you have a support network. Make sure you have friends that are going to be there for you, that are going to support you in the variety of things that you're doing. And once you get started on that, once you can get things going, that's going to be, that's going to be where you need to be, because a lot of times we're just too busy. But yeah, if we have a support network, that's really going to help us out at the end of the day. Dreamy Brooke, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. All right. Thinking about pursuing a master's in counseling psychology. There you go. That would be kind of fun. Listen to people's problems all day. Well, that would be interesting. I mean, I guess. Let's check that out in just a minute. Before that, we have another read. Before that, we have, why did my supervisor get up in my business? Hot. Supervisor getting up in my business. You don't want that at all. Angelic, what is going on? Thank you for hanging out and being a donator. I appreciate that. Get you a business update here in a minute. But before we do that, let us go over here to the wheel and grab the wheel and shuffle that a little bit. Jay, welcome. What is going on? Angelic Lillian, indeed. So, yeah, why are they getting all up in my business? That doesn't make any sense. They're calling the clients. They're ticking people off. Clients are calling me like, what's going on? What is happening? Because this is very confusing. So, yeah, let's check that out. All right. See what we're going to do. Nine of Cups reverse is interesting on this. High Priestess, Queen of Cups, and Justice. Okay. So they don't trust you. For some reason, they don't particularly trust you in this matter. We see this with Justice. They're trying to get justice. They're trying to balance out themselves. They're like, Jocelyn over here, I need to get up in her business, because I don't really trust in this situation that she's going to do the right thing. You sort of see that with that Justice. They're trying to force it out. And I think that they're more annoying than anything else, and they don't realize that. The Nine of Cups says that their interference, they're forcing themselves in, they're sort of jamming themselves in between the situation is just not gonna pre-order, and it shows none are available. Huh? Really? Okay, well, Sunshiny, come back after the stream, I'll fix it. I don't know what went wrong. But there's plenty available. I got 100 available. Nine of Cups says they're just ticking people off at this point. Why do they need to get up in your business? I don't know. Yeah, we'll come back to the link after the stream. I'll fix it. I don't know what went wrong. Something's weird. Something's weird with it, maybe. I mean, I don't know. But, so that's bothering me. Now I'm going to have to go. Now I'm going to have to go after these readings. Okay, but anyway. Yeah, so, the Nine of Cups being reversed says they are causing more problems than it's actually worth. They're causing more problems than there need to be, and they don't realize it. So, some people have, what is it? The road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? It's paved with good intentions. And this seems to be it. So they need to get out of your business. It works, they need to get out of your business. They need to get onto their own things. Now, the High Priestess says as well, they seem to be a little bit of a micromanager. So they think, again, that they're going to process it. They're going to do it better, and they don't. So that's part of being a supervisor is micromanaging never works. It never works. So that's just part of life, and that's just how it's going to go. So, yeah, they didn't trust you in this matter. I'm sorry, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, I would have trusted you. Do you know why I would have trusted you? Because I love Jocelyn. I'm just saying. We all love Jocelyn. Jocelyn is the key to the Jedi movement. We all need to love Jocelyn. All right. Nomad Trees is back. What is going on, Nomad? It's good to see you. When I go to the link, it works for me. So make sure you go to the correct link, I guess. What does she find out by calling clients? Oh, my. All right. So if you want to pre-order the tarot deck, by the way, just go there and there it is. Just go there. And that's all you need. If you want to pre-order it, that is the place to be. Okay. All right. Dreamy. We need to figure out about getting you a master's. In January, I get used to working the new job. All right. Should I get a master's or not get a master's? Let's see. Oh, you can't go to, yeah, you got to go to that link down there. Etsy is not there. You can pre-order it. That means that I'll ship it when it gets here, hopefully next week. I guess. They haven't shipped it yet. So hopefully next week. I don't know. Let's just assume we get that. Jasmine, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. What did she find out by calling everybody? Well, let's figure it out. In the meantime, let's get a master's reading out here for Dreamy. Dreamy, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Dreamy, I appreciate you hanging out. Okay, let's see about this. All right, Masters are not. Four of Cups, ew, that kind of hurts. World kind of hurts. Hierophant in the Eight of Cups. Well, I mean, it seems like a good idea in many respects. Seems like a good idea in many respects. The Four of Cups, though, says there are some good and some bad here. It's not quite the perfect yellow brick road where everything is beautiful and wonderful. You know, it doesn't really look like that. There's definitely some challenges involved. There's some financial challenges involved. There's some huge inconveniences there as well. The Four of Cups says there's a lot. Nomad Trees, thank you for your donation. Let me know your question. Four of Cups says there's a lot of factors here that you're not going to like once you see them. So definitely not the yellow brick road as far as that goes. And we see that reflected with the World being upside down. Now, this is the ultimate good news card. This is where everything is awesome. Everything is great. Everything works out well. But it being reversed says you're going to end up being challenged with this and running into a couple of speed bumps in the road, inconveniences, yes, just the usual stuff. Hierophant says that if you pursue this, if you do it, at the end, you have a lot more opportunities. You have a lot more things going on. The Hierophant is all about the ultimate authority or getting a job or finding things that are going to be important to you and getting some activity as far as job goes and stuff like that. So you're going to have more opportunities. You're going to have a more serious look and feel to you when the resume is picked up by people, etc. Eight of Cups, though, says you're going to have a lot of temptations to leave. So you're going to be like, ugh. A few times during the process, you're going to be like, why did I do this? I'm not really too enthusiastic, excited about it anymore. You just hit a limit, right? You hit this limit to where you're like, oh, this was great for the first few months, but now, yeah, you know? So there's a couple of downsides with it. But if you're looking, obviously your ultimate goal is to pick that up and move on with it and get different jobs with it. And I think you accomplish that. But yeah, it is going to be quite the load to take on there. Wolf's got 10,000 pictures of me on there. There you go. Well, anyway, Dreamy, good luck with that. And again, thanks for hanging out with us. Always good to see you. All right, business update. See how things are going. Nomad Trees, what is your question? Nomad, let me know what your question is. Get you hooked up there. All right. So let's see. All right. Where are we going with that? Man, the stream. I can't get over the stream looking this good. Okay, I bought a new capture card, basically, along with the camera. And the stream is just, I'm just enthralled. It looks like I'm looking at it online and it looks like I'm actually here. It looks as good online as it does in person. So, I mean, I'm pretty pleased with it. All right, I did not get a chance to add the new veiny hands emote. But trust me, you will get your veiny hands soon. You will get the veiny hands emoji very soon. So if you're looking for veiny hands, you will have your own emoji very quickly. So hopefully I get that out to maybe tomorrow. I've been working hard on the book. I got 30 pages done today. I mean, I just blew out the book. I mean, it was just bananas. I want to because the energy could change. Let me think. Okay, so you're going to think. All right. I thought that was the actual question. All right. In the meantime, we'll do a business update, get some business action there. The Four of Wands says, you're sort of in a place where you feel a bit disconnected from home with the business, right? It's sort of that place where you feel just a bit disconnected sometimes. And sometimes you're like, maybe I wanted to focus on this today, but the business is kind of interfering. Maybe I wanted to figure out some other things, but the business is kind of interfering. So a lot of times you're really willing to get the business done. You're willing and excited to get things started. But again, you just feel disconnected from everything sometimes. It just doesn't work that well. The Two of Cups sort of reflects that as well, being reversed. It's almost like maybe we have clients, maybe we are doing good as far as the business is concerned, as far as getting the clients satisfied and things like that. But yeah, sometimes doing it just feels like a lot of work lately. So one of the things to where you have to sort of maybe take a little break, make it sort of fun, make it entertaining, approach it from a new direction, and that's going to be something that's going to be pretty excited for you. So I think that's going to be where you are going to be focused pretty soon as well. Now, the Three of Swords says, you've cut some things off before. The Three of Swords has a cutting action. You've cut yourself off before. You've had some issues where you're just like, I don't want to deal with some of this, but that's okay. In the long run, you're going to be all right. But yeah, there is that disconnect. That is that sort of weird thing going on sometimes as far as the business is concerned. And the Seven as well says, so again, so take a break. Take a break sometimes. Don't be too focused. Don't be super serious. Just sort of relax sometimes. Make sure you get your days off. Make sure that, Jackie, thank you for your order. I appreciate you. But yeah, make sure you get breaks. Make sure you get maybe a little vacation here and there. And don't too focused all the time, because you will get that disconnection and you will get that feeling where, oh, I feel like I'm not making the progress that I need because of this or that. So, taking a step back, now you get sort of focused with that, and that's going to be a little better there. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate you. All right. In the meantime, Nomad Trees, did you figure out what your question was? Characteristics of the man. Okay, so you want the characteristics of your man. All right. Let's see. Nomad Trees wants a man update. Wants a man update. That's all you need in life is another man. All you need in life is a man. Apparently. I mean, So let's figure that out. Let's go to the tower, by the way, and we can pick up the slow tarot and get some love in chat. Get some love in chat and figure that out. Spying. LK donated on Square. Mona, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Mona, let me know what your question is as well. We got Monica donated. We got the Square order for, let's see, for Jackie. We've got a lot of stuff going on tonight. Thanks to everybody for supporting me and all my wacky projects. You never know what I'm going to do next. It is literally like just randomized as far as my life is concerned. You don't know what you're going to see 5 minutes from now. So, that's where it's at. Okay, the Two of Cups for man. I mean, the man is going to be very focused on you. Going to be very, very focused on you. It's going to be like Nomad. I love you, Nomad. Nomad, you're my ultimate dream. I have looked for you, Nomad, my entire life. Where have you been? It has been so exciting to see you every day. Every day I think about you, Nomad. I'm talking the man's going to be pretty enthralled with you. Just saying. We have the Two of Cups. That's very, very good. The Two of Wands as well. They want to know where the future's going. What's going to be there tomorrow? I'm with Nomad. Nomad is awesome. I need to know where we're going with this. They're going to be very future oriented. Where are we taking this relationship? Where are we going with all of this good love and hearts and all of that stuff? The Moon as well said you got a nice emotional connection with them. The Moon is all about cycles, but we're going with emotional connection today. Emotional connection. That's going to be important. You get that intuition thing going where you sort of understand what you're thinking even when you're not around. I know when you're watching Tarot Oracle stream, they just know all of that stuff. And it's going to be pretty exciting with that. And the Chariot, though, says they want to be with you and go the distance. The Chariot, all about going the distance, checking that out and not messing around anymore. Nomad, it sounds like a keeper indeed. A keeper indeed. Wolf is all excited about that thought. All right. Why up in your business again. All right. Up in your business, what did they find out? What did they discover? What did she find out when she called the client? What did the client say? Did the client be like, why are you calling me and who are you? Who are you exactly? And why are you calling me? Because I don't know who you are. Alley Cat, I know who you are. How are you doing? Alley Cat, it has been a minute. How have you been? I'm doing fantastic. Alley Cat, we got all sorts of cool stuff on the channel. Alley Cat, we added fire. We added all sorts of stuff. You never know what you're going to get now. Like literally, you don't know what you're going to get. And we improved the stream quality because that looks so good. It's kind of freaking me out at this point. The stream, the clarity of this cards are just freaking me out at this point. That looks clean. That looks real clean. By the way, Monica, let me know what your question was. I do not know what your question was. All right, I gotta check out the stream on the computer here. I was looking at it through. Wow, Jesus, that looks good. That looks good. What if I set the quality at 1080? That looks legit. It looks as good online as it does sitting here in person. So, I mean, all right. So up in your business, they called the clients. What did they say? What did they talk about? Did they talk bad about you or like what's happening? Ace of Cups says that they didn't have the best interaction. That's for sure. Didn't have exactly the best interaction. Ace of Cups would have really been nice to have that be right side up. But no. It's upside down. So it's rough. Queen of Cups says they definitely wanted to hear what the client had to say. So they wanted to hear what the client had to say. They're not messing around at this point. For some reason, they wanted to hear what the client had to say. It was an emotional conversation. We have cups, and cups. They just sort of wanted, it's almost like they didn't want facts. They just sort of wanted to get the client's feel or the client's opinion about something emotionally. So it seems like that. It seems like that maybe they wanted feedback on something. Maybe they wanted to circumvent what you were doing. Maybe they wanted to take some shortcut. But it just seems like an emotional conversation with all of these cups. The Queen of Cups as well seems like it was getting feedback or asking questions and getting feedback about something. The Nine of Cups said when they called, they definitely had a list. So I'm just saying, if the supervisor has a pad of paper, if they're one of the people that has a pad of paper, you may want to take a look at that when they're not around. I'm not saying do that. Entertainment purposes only. But I'm saying that the Nine of Cups indicate they had a list of things they wanted to talk about. So in their mind, maybe they had a list of things they wanted to talk about and to figure out something, so details. So they did have a list that they definitely wanted to talk about. The Four of Swords reverse, though, says at the end they're pretty happy. They're pretty happy. They're not too concerned anymore. They're happy. They got the information that they wanted. They're going to be all right. They're going to be all right. Valentine, oh no, you got fillings from the dentist. Ugh, I hate the dentist. I don't know anybody that enjoys going to the dentist. Love reading for Mona. Let's check that out. What are Cups' intentions with me? Figure that out. All right. Love reading. Taroteca Studio. Indeed it is. The Taroteca Studio. I need my description box to be like, every deck I have, here's where you can order it. I think that's going to be important. Every deck I have, here's where you can order it. All right. We need a love reading tonight. Let's get some love, because Mona needs all of the love. Mona doesn't need some of it. Mona doesn't need a slice. Mona needs the whole pizza. The whole pizza of love. This is what Mona needs. And we're going to give it to her. We're going to give it to her. Hope I get the love graphio. I have no idea what the love graphio is. But sure, that sounds good. Mona, you talked me into it. By the way, if you haven't seen the new Kickstarter that I just backed, wow, it is quite impressive. Let me link it. Let me link the new Kickstarter that I just backed, because it is nice. It has a gazillion backers already. So, I'm pretty thrilled about it. Doesn't come out till December, but I can wait. I can wait. I'm patient. Okay, I'm not patient, but I can still wait. It's okay. It's okay. I have the ability to wait. Southern Soul Tarot, how are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. Okay, I love reading. Ace of Wands, you know, it says that you're working on the love. You're working on getting the love. I think that you're pretty excited about it at this point. You're getting into a new phase, or a better phase, where things are going to be working out better, where things are going to start moving, things are going to start hopping, and you sort of feel it coming. It's like I sort of intuitively feel something. I feel it sneaking up. I feel things coming along. The Ace of Wands is right here. Sort of tells you that the messages are coming about love. You definitely know something is about to happen, because we have the Fool followed by the Magician. I think that you have a good love opportunity coming, something that you can enjoy, something that's going to be pretty exciting for you. The Fool says that you're going out on a limb, though. Definitely going to be unusual, something that you haven't encountered before, something a bit outside of your comfort zone. You know, at the end of the day, that's okay. It's not like you're going to be forced into it, but you do have the opportunity that's going to be pretty exciting for you. The Fool says, let's go on this journey together. Now, the Magician says that we end up meeting somebody, or we end up interacting with somebody that's going to be like an air sign. And this person is a bit too much. I mean, they're a bit over the top in a lot of different ways. They'll tell exaggerations a lot. They definitely have these grandiose stories about what they're doing, how they're doing it, and why they're doing it, and whatnot. So, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, okay, you know, that sounds like a bunch of BS, but I mean, they're definitely fun. They have the personality to back it up. And that's sort of, you know, where you're sort of excited about it. And they're nice to be around. And they're very entertaining and very engaging as well. Two of Cups says, you know, you end up working out. You end up working out with a person. So it seems like it has a lot of unique opportunities. But again, they are very attention-based. They need that attention. They need it all. And, you know, maybe you're going to get it. Maybe you don't want to give it to them. But, you know, I mean, they're all right. They're all right. It is an air sign. It is an air sign. So just, you know, just sort of wing it. Go with them. Again, it's going to be outside of your comfort zone. A little bit on the weird side occasionally. But, you know, try it out. Give it. What's the worst that could happen? Give it a shot. Jasmine, what are the Cups' intentions with me? I'm not sure what the Cups mean. The Cups, you talking about the Cups tarot cards? Wow, chat is hopping. That question is like a mile up the scroll bar there. It's almost scrolled off. Alley Cat, what I like your post, actually me using his account. The wolf dog likes your post. It's actually you. All right, Allie, sounds good. Thank you for watching all my dorky art on Instagram. That's always fun. It's always fun. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. What are the cup's intentions with me? We can figure that out. I think we can get that done with the Wonderland Tarot. Is gonna be good. It's gonna be nice. All right, Mona. Mona's gonna get that nice, juicy relationship because that's what you need. That is what you need. Angelic Empowerment Lily. That is a nice looking deck of cards that dude has on Kickstarter. So I can't wait to get it. I wish it was here before December, but I mean, that's the thing about Kickstarter. Normally it's late unless you order the Waterfall Tarot, and then that is early. So I said November, and I'm shipping this out maybe this month. So that is like 3 months early. This is a first of Kickstarter. All right. What are the cup's intentions with me? You got a cup, you got a sun, you got a 3 of swords. 4 of cups is an interesting thing. It's kind of this isolation feel within here as well. So within the reading, within this, Chanela, thank you for hanging out with us and subbing. I appreciate you. Redwood, thank you for your donation. Get to your question in just a second. The 4 of Cups says you're not getting what you need. So what are the Cups' intentions with you? I think that they're trying to get you to a better place, or to a place where you're going to get what you need, because you've been sort of a little bit off base lately with getting what you need, how you need it, and getting, pretty content with the cups and with things in general. Judgment says, though, that you are working on getting out of it. You're working for the escape. And that's one of the things I talk about in my book with the Judgment card. Some of it is an escape as well. So sometimes you'll have the people coming out of the coffins, not only a rebirth, but an escape from what was previously there. So a lot of times you need that escape. You need to be either forced into something new or definitely guided in that direction. The sun lights up the whole spread, and that's what the sun is for. It lights up the whole spread. Now let's look at what's close to the sun, because that's what's going to be lit up and enhanced the most. The first thing is sort of this reinitiation that you're going through, the revitalization you're going through. But the other is the 2 of Swords. It's time to cut loose on some things that the cups are talking about, that the cups are sort of referring to. Time to cut the old baggage loose. You have some luggage. The luggage lost the little wheels. The luggage is heavy. It's stuff you don't need anymore. You may want to cut it loose. You may want to just let it go. So it's time to let useless things go in your life. Let things go that aren't benefiting you, and reevaluate what is important to me and what's not, because a lot of times that could be beneficial to let myself move on to phase 2. All right. What are Anthony's current feelings towards me? Let's check that out. Redwood. What are Anthony's current feelings towards me? Hopefully they're nice. Hopefully Anthony is madly in love with you. Let's hope that Anthony is madly in love with you. Oh, let's see. What haven't we used yet? This might hurt. Tarot. No, I don't want to use that. Let's use this Playful Heart. Playful Heart would be pretty good. Let's use the Playful Heart. Skinny the R now. Oh yeah, Alley Cat. I forgot you were one of the Alley Cat. You're one of the older watchers. You're one of the watchers from a long time ago, when I was 410 pounds. By the way, Alley Cat, I have emojis coming for veiny hands. So now that I lost all that weight, my hands are kind of veiny. So I have a new emoji called veiny hands. So you get to see the veiny hands in the emoji, because that's going to make everybody feel good, is seeing some more veiny hands. Okay. So let's look at Anthony's feelings. Is Anthony in love with me? Does Anthony want to stay away from me like I have COVID? I mean, what's going on with Anthony? Let's find out. Because we have the Four of Wands. Oh, that's so cute. That's a nice card. That is a nice card. They're comfortable with you and they like you. The Four of Wands is all about comfort. It's all about getting in that little tent, getting in that little structure they have, and, you know, and being together and being together. They're definitely interested in you. The Four of Wands says, you know, I have a comfort level with you. And the world says as well, they like you. They like what you represent. They like talking to you. They like interacting with you. And they like how you make them feel. They like how you make them feel. Angelic Lillian, 7 years. Wow. Thank you, Angelic. You were here for the breaks when I went and played video games for like a year, 2 years. Okay. But yeah, the world says they like it. The Ten of Pentacles, you know, you relieve some negative aspects of their life. That's one thing they like about you. That you relieve some negative aspects of their life. In other words, they had a hard day. They can talk to you and they can say hello and they can hang out. And they like that about you. They like how, again, you make them feel when they're around you. And the Nine of Pentacles as well. So, Janaline, thank you for joining the family. Eight of Wands says they're willing to go wherever you want to go. So, nothing but fantastic cards here. There's literally not a bad card here. Eight of Wands at the end sort of indicates, you know, wherever you go, I'm willing to go along with it, you know, to some respects, but I'm willing to go along with it. So, you know, there you go. Yeah. In case you haven't been around for a long time, I took a year off here and there because life, you know, life gets in the way. Life gets in the way of tarot making videos. I went missing because I forgot my Google password and they reset it because I didn't log in. So when they reset it, I had an old phone number and that old phone was long gone. So I wrote them and I said, hey, I changed my phone number. Can you reset this for me? And they never responded for a very long time, like a year and a half. No, about a year. Anyway, so yeah. Nomad, what is your new question? Thank you for donating. I appreciate you. So yeah, finally one day out of the blue, they wrote me and they said, hey, I noticed you haven't logged in a while. Do you want me to reset your password? I'm like, I've been asking you this for like 3 months. Anyway, yeah, wait for Nomad's question. In the meantime, we can do a trick. I mean, we got the money trick. We'll do that. Nobody likes the card trick. Nobody likes the card trick. But now that we have this cutting edge, beautiful video quality today, we're going to do the money trick on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally have a story about why I need $5, but I'm not gonna tell you any stories at all because you don't need that. All you need is me to go like that. And when I snap like that, it becomes $100. It really is $100. It literally is 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. It's legitimate. That's legitimate. Anyway, so that is the money trick in case you haven't been here before. Feel think towards me, but how is he as a person and his star sign? All right, Nomad Trees. More man info. No, you know what, Nomad Trees. You just want to know if he's hot. You just want to know if he's hot. I mean, that's really, admit it. That all you want to know is if this person's hot or not. So let's figure out for you if they're going to be hot. Are they going to be hot or not? If I can find my deck of cards. Okay, seriously, where is it? This is kind of annoying at this point. There it is. Okay. All right. He works. Does he work? Want to know if he's hot. And does he work? All right. Just saying, I need to get $100 bills and do the $1 to $100 bills, but I'm kind of broke at the moment, so let's not do that. But let's not do. We have the money trick. Yes, Wolf found the money trick emoji. That's all. Okay, so what are the qualities of this person? They do work and they do have some money to them. The Four of Pentacles is all about not only keeping your money and being able to save it and being, pretty dependable with money. That's one of the big things here. Not only that, but making more money or reaching out and getting more money. That's going to be important as well. So they are financially stable and they do want, to be successful with that. The Devil reversed sort of says that they do have some addictions in their past. They do have some qualities in their past that maybe they're not so proud of. But they've moved on from that, and they sort of had maybe a rough childhood, maybe a bit of excitement in the early years. But now they're sort of calmed down. Now they're pretty stable as far as that as well. The Chariot, they're kind of stubborn sometimes. They want to know that everything is going to be reliable. They have that bit of that Taurus feel to them, right? Reliability is important. Being stable at work is important. Having a stable relationship is important as well. But they also have a little bit of the Cancer feel as well, where they like the family structure. They like their family, their immediate family. They like that. They keep in touch with the family. They do the family reunions and all of that other stuff. So, but yeah, they got a bit of that Taurus stubbornness, but that Gemini thing too, where family is pretty high up on the priority list, right? So the 6 says that, this reminds me, I did this card. It doesn't look like that, but I did this painting. The 6 says that they occasionally like travel. When they want to take vacation, they want to go travel. They don't want to sit at home. This is not somebody that wants to take a vacation and do a staycation. They're not going to be happy with the COVID thing, A lot of times they're just not happy with all of that stuff. So that's just how it is. That's just how it goes sometimes, though. But that's okay. That's okay. So there are your qualities. There are your qualities of your man. And of course, they're hot. And that makes it better. That makes it better when they're hot. Everything is better when you're hot. Everything in life is much easier when you're hot. Let's do one last question and get out of here. Let's see. Will it finally end up with me or the other girl? Am on. DYB, thank you for your donation. What is your question, my friend? We'll get you knocked out here. We got DYB up in the queue. DYB. Let's see. So we know DYB has a question. Alexa. See, there's the best name in the chat right there is Alexa. Unless you're a snowman. Yeah, if you're a snowman, it's no good. It's no good. If you're a snowman, you're going to have some problems. So you got to watch out. You got to watch out. All right. Fist bump. Grant Ryder. Will I hear from Grant Ryder? KG this week. Hear from KG this week or not? Is that going to be something that we want? Is there going to be something that you want to hear from? Is it really somebody that you want to hear from? I don't know. We can find out, though, by using the Ink Romancy. Ink Romancy. I do enjoy this deck. I like this deck. Has Joe Biden got dementia? Did Epstein kill himself? I mean, that is quite the load there. That is quite the load of political agendas and questions and all that. I don't know. I did do a Trump versus Biden reading, and I did say that I did say that Trump is going to win. I remember that reading. Who wanted that? Bartman, I think, wanted that. Or somebody wanted that. I have no idea. Let's see. Kier from KG this week. Is KG going to be there? King of Swords says yes. The King of Swords talking about that communication, getting the call, getting information from this person. The King of Swords says they are good at communication. They know that you need that communication, and they definitely want to give you the communication that you need, and all of that other stuff. The Google mod. No, I never, the Google person never came back. So I don't know. Devil says though, that they don't really have your best interest in mind in some respects. Maybe they have some good news mixed with bad news. Maybe they have some other stuff going on, but the devil says you have this combination of good and bad. So it may be some good stuff, maybe a little bad stuff in between, but definitely not going to be roses and puppies, pure roses and puppies when they go. They want you to go with them. They want you to go with them. They want you to be excited. They want you to be motivated. They want you to go with them. They want you to be involved with something with them as well. And that's what it says, the Page of Cups. I don't really think they know what they're doing in a lot of respects. I don't think that they know what they're doing in a lot of respects. So, take it as you may. DYB, I'm doing your reading right now. So there we go. Anyway, Page of Cups says they may not be that super duper expert. They may be a bit lost and confused in some aspects of the situation, but yeah, they do call you. They do call you. They do give you a call. They do contact you. Anyway, DYB, as always, I appreciate you. And we will see you tomorrow night. Talk to you then.